Hello everyone, Calvin here, and today we're going to be talking about WebSatchel and how to use it. If you want to know more about the purpose of WebSatchel, check out my other video that explains what its purpose is, how it's different from bookmarking, and when you might want to use it. For now, just know that WebSatchel is a website browser extension hybrid that allows you to save a permanent replica of any web page on the internet into a searchable library that is stored on the cloud and is accessible from any device. Now that is a mouthful, so you can also think of it as a way for you to build your own personal mini Google. To start using WebSatchel, you should first navigate to the WebSatchel website, as I have done here. The main page will give you some information about the service. Feel free to read over it, and once you're ready, click the Get Started button. Here you will see some of the links to download and install the WebSatchel browser extension. As you can see, it is available on the 4 major browsers. I am using Chrome, so I'm going to click on the Add to Chrome button. This will navigate me to the Chrome Web Store, where you will be able to install it. Simply click on the Add to Chrome button, and then on the Add Extension button. Easy. Now that you have the browser extension installed, you will need to make an account. The account is free, and you will be given a month with all the premium features enabled. Once the month is up, and if you decide that you do not want to pay for premium, you will be relegated to a free account. We will touch on the differences between free and premium accounts later in this video. To create an account, click on the green WebSatchel icon in the top right corner of your browser, and then click on Create an Account. A new tab will open up to the sign up page. Enter your information, accept the agreement, and click the button at the bottom to register. Keep in mind that providing your email is optional, although strongly encouraged. Otherwise, there will be no way to recover your account if you forget your username or password. I already have an account, so I'll just click over here to sign in. Once you've signed in, click on the extension again to make sure you're also signed in on the extension. We are. Now that we have that taken care of, we're ready to start saving pages. You should also notice that there is a new tab available called My Satchel. This is where you will go to access the pages that you have saved. To save a page is easy. First, you should navigate to the page you want to save. For the purpose of this video, I will navigate to a Wikipedia page for Mars. Once you're on the page, click on the extension icon. Here you will notice 3 input fields. They are all designed to help you find this page easier in the future. You are not required to fill out any of them, but it is highly recommended that you do. Your future self will thank you. The first line is the description, or what you want to name this web page. Let's say I'm currently working on a project involving Mars, and I never want to lose access to this very accurate data. So I will name this web page Mars Research. Up next is tags. Tags are another useful tool designed to help you group your saved pages together. Later on, I will show you how to search by tags, but for now, I will put Planet Research as my tag in quotes. Keep in mind that you can put in more than one. You should also take a moment while you're doing this to think about how you want to organize these pages with regards to whatever it is that you are working on. Finally, there's keywords. Keywords are also designed to help distinguish this particular page from others. If I happen to have many pages saved about planets, I might want to distinguish this one from the other pages. In principle, you should put in a keyword that you can remember. I'm going to put in red planet as my keyword in quotes. Now that we have all of that filled out, we can click on the Save Page button. Once we do, we can see that it will start saving the page in its entirety. The time it takes to save a page depends on a number of factors and varies from page to page, but most pages should save in less than 10 seconds. Once it's done, we can either click on the Close button or on the Satchel button. I'm going to click on the Satchel link because I want to look at the page that I just saved. As you can see, once I click on this link, a new tab will open that will take me directly to My Satchel. Now you see what I mean by the website extension hybrid. You use the extension to save the page and the website to find and view it. This also explains what I mean about your saved pages being accessible from any device. You can view your saved pages from any device by just navigating to the WebSatchel website and logging in. Now that we have saved our first page, it's time to get familiar with the My Satchel page. The main area is where your saved pages are located in a list view. You can change between seeing 10, 30, and 100 pages at a time. At the top is the search bar. This is where you will be typing in keywords or phrases to find the pages you are looking for. You can also see a total page counter on the right. I have 9 pages saved because this is my demo account. At first, you too will have a small number of pages, and the many search functionalities we have built in will seem unnecessary. However, over time, as you use the service, your WebSatchel will begin to fill up with hundreds, if not thousands of pages, making this search bar indispensable. There are also some buttons surrounding each saved page. The most obvious ones are the Open Original Page button and the Open Save Page button. When you save a page, you will also be saving the link, much like a normal bookmark. If you want to open the live page, click here, and if you want to open the saved version, click here. If you choose to only save a link, then the option to open Save Page won't be there. I'm going to click on the Save Page button because I've already been to the live version. As you can see, a new tab will open and the page will load. If you take a look at the URL, you will see that it is not the Wikipedia URL. No, this is a custom URL directly tied to your account and this particular saved page. If we scroll down, we can see that the page has saved perfectly. Now we will go back to the My Satchel tab. Over here we have the same 3 fields we input earlier while we were saving the page, and you can edit them here. To the right of the Open Save Page button is a checkbox called Public. If you want to share a saved version of a web page with a friend, simply tick the checkbox and set it to Public. Click on the clipboard to save the URL to your clipboard. Now simply paste it in an email or text message it to your friends. I will put it in a new tab to demonstrate the functionality. As you can see, the page loads up just fine. If you no longer want the page to remain public, simply untick the box and it will no longer be available to anyone who has the link. To demonstrate this, I have to log out, go back to the save page, and refresh. As you can see, I no longer have any access to the content. Note, you won't need to log out for this to work, but since this is my own saved page, I will always have access to it, so the only way to bar myself is to log out. Now on the left we have some more buttons. There's the trash icon for deleting saved pages, a bug report button for reporting if a page wasn't saved correctly, and a add this page to collection button, which I will go into more detail later, and a download this page to your computer button. This button should put those of you who are worried about WebSatchel closing its doors for good one day at ease. If you want this web page downloaded to your computer for extra safekeeping, simply tick this button and it will download in a zip format. As of right now, we have no way to put this into a single file, so you will have to navigate all the way down until you find the index file right over here, and then you can double click it. And if you do double click it and then open it up, you should be able to access the page again. Easy. Now back to the My Satchel page. Just below the search bar on the left is another little checkbox. This is for selecting all the pages you're currently viewing at once. By clicking here, you can do all the same things you could do to a single save page, but for all of them at the same time. And yes, this does mean that you won't have to download each page individually. Further on the left here, we have 2 new input fields dealing with tags. This is how you search by tags. Simply click on either the input field that includes tags or excludes tags. Once you do, a drop-down window will appear that shows a list of all your tags, assuming you have any, along with the number of pages associated with that tag. By clicking on Planet Research, I can have all my pages filter out and be left with only the one page. Conversely, if I were to click on Exclude Pages with Tags and then click on Planetary Research, the reverse will happen. It will hide any pages that have that tag. Below these input fields is a date range function. If you don't remember anything about the page you were looking for except the date on which you saved it, you can use this function to help narrow down your search. And below this function are 2 more checkboxes. These will directly impact the functionality of the search bar. You can either search for the pages by the keywords and their descriptions that you have given them while you were saving the page, by the content that is inside the page, or both, but I would not recommend using neither, as that's probably going to break the entire functionality of the search bar. In principle, you should use one or the other to help reduce the number of unrelated pages showing up. On the very far left over here is another menu. Here you can click on Pages, Tags, and Collections. We are currently on the Pages tab. If you click on Tags, you can view all of the current tags you have and the number of pages you have assigned to them, as well as delete them or edit them in any way that you like. Below the tags are collections. Here's where you will find all of your collections. Right now I don't have any collections, so you'll see a video playing on how to make them, but I will demonstrate how to do so shortly. Now I want to demonstrate the search bar functionality. As I said before, you can search by descriptions and keywords, page content, or both. If we type into the search bar the description I made at the beginning of this video, Mars Research, and click enter, you can see that Mars appears. I can also search by keywords. My keyword at the beginning of this video was red planet. As you can see, Mars appears. But what if I don't remember either my keywords or my descriptions, but I remember a phrase that was on the web page? Let's type in rovers, because I remember seeing it somewhere on that page, and press enter. As you can see, Mars appears. This is the magic of indexing. When you save a page, be it the whole thing or just a link, WebSatchel will record every word that was on that page, making it really easy to find later on. If we click on the Save Page button, wait for it to load up, then press Ctrl F and type in rovers, you can see that rovers does in fact appear on this page. This is one of the fundamental aspects of WebSatchel that sets it apart from regular old bookmarking. Now let's move on to collections. Collections is a useful function for those that just love having a million tabs open. Let's say that I am deep in my solar system research and I have a tab open for every planet, like so. I'm worried about losing this precious knowledge, but I found that my computer just can't keep up and is starting to run slow. I don't want to close out the tabs, but I also don't want to bookmark all of them because that's a chore. Well, with WebSatchel, I can solve this problem easily. By clicking on the little green icon in the top right corner, and then clicking on Save All Tabs, I can create a collection. Now please note that the screenshots of each page will not be available if you are using any browser besides Firefox. This is a limitation of Chrome and Chrome-based browsers like Edge and Opera. There is no way for us to get around this problem as of right now, but just know that it's not an error. I'm going to name this collection Solar System Research and click Start. Once it's saved, and it's quick, I can head over to my satchel, click on Collections on the left, and there it is, my Solar System Research collection. Here I can edit, delete, view the pages, or best of all, I can restore it. By clicking here, I can open up all my tabs again. You do need to watch out for this pop-up. Since what we're technically doing here is considered a pop-up by your browser may block it. If that's the case, simply click on this little icon, which will appear over here, and click Allow. I already have it disabled, so I can click Open Pages. And as you can see, all of my tabs appear at the top over here in exactly the same order that I saved them. Some of you might also have realized that there's another use case for collections. It's a great way to move your workstation from one device to another. Say you are at work on your work computer doing research, and it's time to go home, but you aren't ready yet. Simply save all your open tabs into a collection and open them up again on your home computer. Now that you have seen what WebSatchel is capable of, and you want to support our work, it's time to talk about the differences between a free and premium account. As I mentioned before, creating an account is free, and you will automatically get access to all the premium features for a month. After that, you will be relegated to a free account. To view your account status, click on the My Account tab. As you can see, there is some basic information about your account. You can also click over here if you want to delete your account. My account type is currently free because my trial period has ended. As a free user, I can still save pages, but I am limited to only 25 per day. Below my account type is my usage statistics. There are only 2. The number of pages I have saved and the number of storage space I have used. Every free user gets 1 GB of storage, enough to save a couple of hundred pages on average, although it depends on what you're saving. Image-heavy pages take up more space than text-heavy ones. You could also just save links, which take up almost no space. Once you have run out of space, you will need to either upgrade to Premium or delete pages to clear out space. Now let's say that you love WebSatchel so much, you want to go Premium. Well, you can click on this Go Premium button here. But you need to first update and confirm your email. Click back, click on Change Email, and enter your email address. Click Submit and wait for confirmation email to arrive. Now it's very important that you check your spam folder, as for some reason half the time Google decides that our confirmation email is spam. Once your email is confirmed, you can click on the Premium button. I will sign in as an alternate account that already has its email confirmed to continue. Now that I've switched to my clever alternate account, we can go back to the My Account tab. As you can see, my email has been registered, and I'm free to go and click on the Go Premium link. Here you can see the plans we are offering. We only charge a few dollars a month for this service. By becoming a premium member, you get an unlimited number of page saves per day, 100 GB of storage, you won't have to deal with ads, and any image-heavy web page that you try to save won't have the image quality reduced. And that just about wraps it up. Thank you everybody for watching, and keep in mind that if you have any questions, you can always check out the instructions tab here to see descriptions and short clips on how things work. You can also go to the forum and ask questions or request new features, or you can use the feedback tab. We are always excited to hear what you have to say, and we are always looking for ways to make WebSatchel better. Your feedback is absolutely invaluable to us. Thank you again everybody, and happy satcheling. Calvin out.